We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now a play fake, Brady. And his first look is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
The 21-yard line.
And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
10 yards.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
A nice gain of 21 yards. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They hand off to their big tight end.
The tight end, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
The ball carrier.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. But that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Now Brady again. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 20. 3.
To Leonard Fournette. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
Fournette running out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Lorenzo. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Buccaneers 0.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Brady. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that. They're not going to let you beat them deep.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Jones to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
At the
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And now here's a carry heading left. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones looking for Shepard deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
intercepted by the Buccaneers.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, check, block 54, block 54. Right there.
Now this time, Brady will throw. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Complete to Scotty Miller.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's got Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Brady's throw there complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. That's complete. Right around the 8.
Brady's pass.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now the 3rd-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Buccaneers 10.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
26.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more of the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, they'll hand this off. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Shit, watch the shit.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
From the gun, Jones. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
At their own 30-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brady's pass.
Scotty Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
17. Giants.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Hands it off out of the gun, and nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the...
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Jones on first down. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jones now throwing on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown from tying up this football game.